Hello everyone, welcome to another ZenWalks live stream. This was a bit of a surprise. So we are in Porto again and we're going to do a second live stream. The first one was on the day that the lights were turned on, so if you missed that live stream, you just go to ZenWalks live stream tab and enjoy that live stream where you see the opening ceremony of the lights, Christmas lights in Porto 2025. So this is the second one. This is Saturday, it's 1 week after, and today is the 6th of December 2025. It is around 6:35 p.m. and we just arrived to Aliados Avenue. So let's go. Maybe I should go right now if there's no one coming. I'm going rogue without going on the crossing. Oh, there I go. So subscribe to ZenWalks, of course. That's the small gesture of you that will really increase the channel and help it thrive. And also, of course, do the like button. So imagine this beautiful tree and just do a like button for this beautiful tree and for this beautiful Christmas lights in Porto. So we are right in the center of Porto with the big Christmas tree. So we filmed this last week and actually it's just starting to rain right now. Actually last week it was exactly what happened. I started the live stream and arrived to Aliados and the rain started. So yes, so let's just go inside the tree. Do subscribe to the channel and press the like button. So this is the tree. There you go. And we were not here last time because it was closed because of the show of the opening ceremony. So yes, I do have to put my umbrella on. It really started to rain right now. So welcome everyone. I know there's some people in the live chat. I couldn't yet go to the live chat, but I see some comments appearing. I just need to put my umbrella on. So let's see if it's okay. It's a very cheap umbrella, but that's the only one I can really put in my pocket. So anyway, so let's see if I can see who's there. I have Teresa Teixeira on the live chat. Again, I always say the same thing. Please find that live chat window and put it on so you can see what the ZenWalks community is writing right now. We are in Porto, Portugal. Please do tell your friends and go on the live chat. If you don't see the live chat window, maybe because you are not a subscriber. But if you subscribe to ZenWalks, after 1 minute you can join in the live chat. And I really advise you to do so. So let's check who is in the live chat. I'm going to stop my camera for a bit so I can do that. And let's see if I can do this with my umbrella on the other hand. It can be a bit tricky. So let's go back to the live chat. We have Bassem Murad, my friend. I didn't yet reply to your email, but I know you wrote me, so I will go back to your email and your Discord suggestion. So I didn't forget that. So we have Teresa Teixeira. Hello. Ricky Beltran, welcome my friend. Hello Zen, hello all. It's a pleasure to be with you. And Tiny Tim. So there you go. I think there was more people, but I started the live and then I lost the ones who wrote before the live started. Anyway, so this is the Aliados Avenue in Porto, and I'm going to just say some things in Portuguese for our Portuguese spoken friends here at ZenWalks, and I'll come back to English very soon, so don't go away. So here goes. Bem-vindos, este é mais um direto aqui do ZenWalks na cidade do Porto, passado exatamente uma semana desde a abertura das luzes de Natal no Porto 2025. Nós estivemos aqui em direto na semana passada e aqui voltámos agora, mas já vou falar sobre o que é que vamos fazer hoje. Mas só para vos dizer antes disso de que nós gravamos aqui em direto a abertura das luzes de Natal do Porto 2025 com um espetáculo de videomapping sobre a Câmara Municipal do Porto, a superfície do edifício, que é aquele edifício que se vê ali por trás. Portanto, aquela torre com um relógio, aquilo é a Câmara Municipal do Porto. E a semana passada, no meu direto, vocês conseguiram ver vídeo a ser projetado num espetáculo incrível, com fogo de artifício depois no final, em ambos os lados da avenida, ambos os topos. Portanto, no topo, aqui, não sei se é topo norte, sim, topo norte, e no topo sul fogo de artifício nos dois lados. E foi incrível. Isso podem ver no direto, mas o ZenWalks, aqui o canal, o vosso amigo Zen, já lançou o vídeo das Luzes do Porto 2025, que está disponível para vocês poderem ver. Portanto, esse é um dos nossos mais recentes vídeos aqui no canal. Porto Luzes de Natal 2025, ou Porto Christmas Lights 2025. E então, esse vídeo podem vê-lo, não é o vídeo da cerimónia de abertura, mas é o vídeo das que explora as luzes de Natal todas. E é isso que deverão ver se quiserem ter um serão em casa, enfim, com algum conforto, a ver as luzes de Natal no Porto, no quentinho da vossa casa. Vejam esse vídeo, porque vale a pena, porque eu exploro durante 1h e tal, de 1h10, creio, as luzes de Natal do Porto. Portanto, tem 2 vídeos para ver, o direto e o vídeo normal ZenWalks nas luzes do Porto. E já que eu estou a falar nisto, também vou dizer, obviamente, que tem também disponível já há mais tempo, porque as luzes de Natal de Lisboa acenderam uma semana antes das luzes de Natal do Porto. Tem também um direto das luzes de Natal de Lisboa que eu vos aconselho mesmo a verem, e também o vídeo, esse ainda aconselho mais, o vídeo normal ZenWalks, Luzes de Natal Lisboa 2025, que vale mesmo a pena ver, porque as luzes de Natal de Lisboa estão espetaculares. E é isto, agora já fiz o meu discurso todo, preciso de respirar um bocadinho e vou ver quem é que está aqui mais online. Donna Gaines Villas, hola from sunny Florida. Hello Donna, thank you for coming, and greetings to Florida. I was never in Florida, so maybe one day I'll go there. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for coming, really. So let's do this. I'm going to go a bit again in that tree, because I really love that Christmas tree. I think it's very beautiful. And then you have all the Christmas lights in the trees of Avenida dos Aliados. As you can see, there's all this amazing Christmas lights. I really enjoy them. I think they're very beautiful. So I'm back to English, as you noticed. Já estou a falar em inglês outra vez. E estou só a andar aqui um bocadinho na Avenida dos Aliados, porque está tão bonito que realmente vale a pena. Adoro. E aqui está a árvore de Natal. Ora bem, eu vou só verificar aqui no meu outro telemóvel como está a ligação, porque às vezes a ligação do YouTube prega-me algumas partidas e eu fico sem saber se realmente está a funcionar ou não. Portanto, eu vou só aqui parar um bocadinho, se eu conseguir funcionar com o outro telemóvel, que é sempre um bocadinho complicado com um chapéu de chuva, não é fácil, mas eu consigo. Portanto, aqui estamos nós. É só porque o meu telemóvel está-me a dizer que estão 0 pessoas a assistir e eu acho que isso não é verdade. Acho eu. Portanto, vamos ver. Até porque vocês continuam a escrever. So, vou voltar ao inglês por um bocadinho e depois já volto ao português daqui a um pedacinho também. So, I'm back to English. I was just checking on my other phone to see if the connection is good and if you are still there. We have 14 people watching. Somehow on my phone that I'm doing the live stream, it doesn't appear the number of people who are watching, so it's very strange, but it appears on my other phone, so that's good. So we have Donna. Hello Teresa, hopefully we will be in Porto in a few months. Really? When are you coming? I'm very, very curious about that. So thank you for saying that. Let's see if I can... Oh, I was going to cross, but I can't cross anymore because it just went red for the pedestrians. And we have more people. Donna, Ocean. Hello Ocean, how are you? At last I catch one of your lives. Ocean, it's a pleasure to have you here. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, the lives here at ZenWalks are, well, they are a live stream, and the thing of the lives is that I always like to show whatever I can and make it a good experience for you. That's what I intend with all the live streams that initially in the channel I didn't do, but I do those now because I really think it's very nice just to come with everyone with me and explore some things during these lives. So Basam is going where is asking actually, sorry. I'm a bit tired, so I get mixed up with words, so you have to bear with me on this live stream. I shall say many things to kind of mistaken. So I hope I don't do many mistakes tonight, but please bear with me if I change words once in a while. But anyway, Bassem is asking, Bassem, where are we going today? Yeah, well, I want to show you the most lights of Porto that I can, starting already with the Christmas tree. So, Lawrence, welcome, there you are. I think it's still raining. Yes, it is still raining. I'll point my camera up, but the lenses will become a bit full with water, so I don't really want that. But let me just climb here, these steps here, and go towards the City Hall building. And so this is the City Hall building. Again, my friends, please do not miss my Zen Walks video on the Christmas lights in Porto, because you really can see the video mapping, kind of very nice things being projected in the City Hall facade. So it's very, very nice. Actually, let me just, while you see and have this beautiful panorama of the Christmas tree, I'm going to find, oops, what happened here? I'm going to try and find that link for you and put it here on the live chat, because it's so nice that you can enjoy that video, especially being such a nice Christmas lights video that you can really explore the Porto Christmas lights in a very, very nice way here on Zen Walks videos, because as you know, Zen Walks always tries to make the best experience possible for you, because usually I try to make you know, smooth camera moves and not such intense and quick camera turns. Of course, on live streams it is a bit different because it's live, so it's a gimbal, and I can't control the gimbal as well as I can with my normal camera. So if I do some not so nice camera move, please bear with me as well. So I've put now the link of the Porto Christmas video for you, and I'll actually put the Lisbon Christmas lights video also for you to see if you want to click on that and save that tab so that you can watch it later. That would be great. And don't forget to click the like button when you watch those videos, because they are really, I think they are really nice for you to watch. So here goes. I think I've put in the live chat the Lisbon video. There you go. So now, having this done, we can go on with our walk. So we are in Avenida dos Aliados, as I told you. Oops, I can't really go here because there's a big step here. So let me go this way. I don't want to fall in Porto under the rain. So there's a big group of tourists here. It's a Spanish. It's a free tour thing. And there's the Christmas tree there. So let me check again who is here that I may have missed. There we go. We have Tanya Tim already said hello. Marcelo. I don't see Marcelo. Teresa is saying hola Marcelo, but there it is. Marcelo just wrote a Santa Claus, a Christmas tree, and some thumbs up. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up, really. So that's very good. So yeah, Bassem was asking, where are we going? So I didn't yet reply to that question. But the question is, I don't really have a destination. My main goal is to show you the Christmas lights in Porto, starting with the Christmas tree right here, which I love. I hear a lot of Spanish groups. It's so nice. So yes, there we go. This is Avenida dos Aliados again. And this is a Christmas lights live stream a week after the lights were turned on. So that's what we are doing here. So there will be a concert later on in Avenida dos Aliados, as I think it will happen for all the Saturdays. I think I'm going to run because I'm not supposed to cross here. And yeah, I think there are activities here. So we'll go back to Avenida dos Aliados a bit later. I'm now wanting to go to Rua de Santa Catarina, one of the main streets here in Porto for shopping. So we have more. Adriana, Porto, linda cidade, saudades. Oh Adriana, de onde é que estás a ver este vídeo? Eu gosto sempre de fazer esta pergunta, porque é sempre interessante ver. Tiny Tim is asking Lawrence, how is the mince pie consumption going? Oh my goodness, yes, the mince pies. I love mince pies, I really do. So there's some Christmas lights there, very nice ones actually, simple but very effective. And actually, just behind me there was this tree that I was almost missing, also with nice Christmas lights on it. Look at that. It's simple but very effective. And then there's some more there. So good. I love Christmas and I love the Christmas lights. I think it's always so nice, isn't it? Because you have a good atmosphere in the streets. People are happier, I think. And that's a nice experience for everyone, I think. So my friends, these lights are blinking, but they are not really blinking. It's just a phone on camera. They just look a bit strange, but that's not how they are. They are just stable lights. So there's an Indian restaurant right there, Turmeric. It's actually quite nice. I've been there. And let's see if it is still raining. Yes, it's still raining. I was expecting to have a live free of rain, but no. São Paulo, Adriana. Beijinho e abraço para São Paulo. Que bom. Nunca fui ao Brasil. Já disse isto várias vezes aqui nos diretos. Hei de ir dia, espero eu. E aqui vamos nós. Eu vou só entrar aqui dentro deste edifício. I'm going in this building here because I think it's very nice. It's a modern one. It was built where there was an old big building and they made this one. So it has also some... This is very strange on camera. It's like I'm on a psychedelic disco. So this is not like this, that it's really clear and nice and stable. So this is not so nice for you. So I'm going away from this psycho experience. Yeah, sorry about that, I didn't know. Estava ali as luzes a pescar, mas não são assim que elas são, na verdade. Elas estavam estáveis, só que aqui no vídeo ficou estranho. Então, aqui vamos nós a caminho do Mercado do Bolhão, que a esta hora já fechou, porque o Mercado do Bolhão aos sábados fecha às 6 da tarde. Então não vamos poder ver o Mercado do Bolhão, mas temos tantos vídeos aqui nos Unbox com o Mercado do Bolhão, muitos mesmo. Portanto, eu vou ter que aproveitar este verde que está ali a piscar, não, o verde está quieto. Agora é que está a piscar, pronto. É que esta passadeira, este sinal demora imenso tempo. Então, eu até vou querer aqui ir a este lado. Eu ando a correr, como se diz em português, barata tonta, de um lado para o outro. Só para mostrar aqui a confeitaria do Bolhão, que eu adoro. E que agora já está a fechar. Mas sim, esta é a confeitaria do Porto, que ainda se mantém historicamente aqui aberta e com muita coisa boa para comprar e a preços muito em conta, não tem nada a ver com preços turísticos, portanto eles mantêm os preços normais e portanto vale a pena conhecer a confeitaria do Bolhão. So that was confeitaria do Bolhão, and this is the market of Bolhão. It closes at 6, as I was saying, so it is closed, but you can go if you want to the upper floors to have a meal, because the restaurants are open. So there are restaurants on the first floor. You have to go on those steps right there that some people are entering. So yes, that's it. So you can do that and go for some meal upstairs. They are a bit expensive, those restaurants, but still they are nice experience for you to have if you want and have the money as well. So anyway, Adriana disse que era de São Paulo. Cláudio, olá Cláudio, Rio de Janeiro, um abraço enorme para o Rio de Janeiro. Cláudio, que bom Obrigado, é tão bom ver tanta gente do Brasil a ver aqui o canal Zen Walks, eu fico mesmo muito feliz com isso. E é verdade, sim, que o canal Zen Walks mostra muito de Portugal, é o nosso, quer dizer, é o meu país, não é? E, portanto, eu mostro bastante de Portugal e por isso eu acho que há muita gente do Brasil que vai vendo os vídeos precisamente porque é Portugal e gostam de conhecer, e eu vou mostrando cidades várias e também o campo de Portugal, não é só as cidades, mas portanto há muito material, não é, sobre Portugal, Porto, Lisboa principalmente, e portanto há muita gente do Brasil que gosta de ver o canal e isso é muito bom e eu fico mesmo muito feliz por isso, não é? Ora bem, então aqui estão obviamente os pastéis de nata a serem feitos aqui na manteigaria. Então este é o sítio para comer pastéis de nata, que neste momento custam 1,5€. Portanto, tem aumentado o preço. Este também é um sítio em que eu costumo vir, aliás, e filmar. Portanto, muitas vezes eu venho aqui e esta é a manteigaria, a célebre manteigaria, fábrica dos pastéis de nata, que, enfim, são um bocadinho irresistíveis. E eles têm ali as pessoas a fazer os pastéis de nata e lá estão eles a pôr a massa folhada nas formas. E as formas estão aqui. Ali estão elas, e ali está a senhora, a rapariga, a mexer o recheio que vai para os pastéis de nata, naquele grande alguidar que está ali. Vou falar em inglês só um bocadinho para que percebam o que se passa aqui, quem não fala português. So we are in the custard tarts factory, manteigaria, here in Porto. Ui, I'm getting some drops here. And they have the cooks just doing the pastéis de nata, the puff pastry, and then that girl is just kind of mixing that beautiful filling that the pastéis de nata have inside. Ai, it smells amazing, I should tell you. It's really, really very good. So Ocean was saying they look like pink eye syndrome. Come on, that's fun. So, here we go, we're going up to Rua de Santa Catarina, as I was saying, one of the main streets of stores in Porto. This is still a traditional one that still is as it was. So this is still a very traditional store, and it's incredible that they still keep it like that. So yeah, so you have all the Portuguese, well, many of the Portuguese delicacies here. The cheese, of course, queijo da serra, so there you go, queijo de ovelha curado, solorico da beira, and that one is from Ceia. So this is all towns in Portugal. And then you have these beautiful chouriços and the presunto, jamón in Spanish, or ham in English. And I'm getting hungry. I'm really getting hungry right here. And then of course I assume they have some kind of wines, of course, there in the distance as well. So there's a lot here, because this is one of the stores and the other one is right there, but I think that one got sold and it's now becoming something different. Comer e chorar por mais. So this is a very nice store here. And so the other one would be a Pérola do Bolhão, but it's nothing to do with what it was, so I don't understand. They say they are still restoring it, and restoration works, so apparently it's still under works and renovation. Whoa. And this one was very famous. This was a store that actually Jamie Oliver visited in an episode of a YouTube series that he had. So it was not on TV, but it was on YouTube, and he visited this, and it had nothing to do with what it is now. So I don't know. I have to investigate if this store was bought and they changed it to something more clinic, maybe, I would say. Anyway, it's still under renovation, as they say, so maybe it will become different after a while, I don't know. And we have just arrived to Rua de Santa Catarina, so here we are, in Portuguese. I'll come back to English soon. Então, Estava eu a explicar, mas antes de explicar, deixem-me só apontar a câmera um bocadinho mais alto para verem a quantidade de pessoas que está aqui na Rua de Santa Catarina. Há aqui imensa gente, é mesmo Natal, não é? É mesmo Natal, ainda por cima já parou de chover, o que é ótimo. Estava eu a explicar, há bocadinho visitámos ali 2 lojas históricas do Porto, Comer e Chorar por Mais, e depois, acho que é esse o nome, eu por acaso pensava que tinha outro nome, mas pronto, não sei. E a Pérola do Bolhão. Ora, a Pérola do Bolhão aparentemente foi comprada ou estão em remodelações e, portanto, não é a loja que já foi. Vou estar à espera de ver quando a loja reabrir como é que a loja vai estar. Aqui temos o Real de Santa Catarina, também com muita coisa para escolher, e eles são conhecidos por terem oversized, têm coisas enormes, portanto eles já estão no fim de dia, portanto já não têm muita coisa neste momento, mas ainda estavam coisas lá dentro para poderem comprar. Então, o Via Catarina, claro que nós também filmámos da outra vez. Ora, Desnicada, boa noite, tudo bem? Aqui está a Desnicada, bem-vinda. A Desnicada tem feito vários vídeos também em Lisboa, no canal de YouTube, que vale a pena uma visita. Aqui está mais uma fábrica de pastel de nata, esta é mesmo fábrica da nata, é como se chama. Eu confesso que prefiro os pastéis de nata da manteigaria. Quer dizer, vamos lá ver, depende muito do gosto, não é, pessoal, e de se gosta de coisas um bocadinho mais doces ou menos doces. Portanto, há para tudo em Portugal em relação aos pastéis de nata. Portanto, há para todos os gostos, eu diria. So we are walking up in Avenida Rua de Santa Catarina, but we will go down soon. I may need to do something because I really want to. Let me see if I can do this. I have a bit of a problem now because I want to put my umbrella in my pocket, but it's all wet, so I needed to put it in a cover. I'll try to do this as I go. It can be a bit tricky, so let's see if I can do. Oh, sorry, the camera just went a bit crazy. Almost there. I'm doing this, so I have to do this, you see, with this hand. I'm trying to keep the gimbal stable. Oops, it's a bit tricky. Almost there, my friends, almost there. Good, so this is done. Let's see the castanhas, the chestnuts. Beautiful smell right here. We're going in the middle of the smoke, it's so nice. And they all go in that little oven. You can hear them with the salt going like crazy. I didn't have this yet. And, sim, então, estas custam 3,5€ a dúzia e vale a pena porque são... Eu ainda não provei destas, hei de provar um dia, mas ainda não cheguei lá, E vale a pena, Ora, eu vou tentar agora pôr proteção no meu chapéu de chuva, mas não estou a conseguir.
Está a perguntar, não posso falar contigo agora? Não posso falar contigo agora?
So yeah, let's go. Now we're going down on Rua de Santa Catarina, there it is. And we're going down. So we were in that chestnut sale. I really must one day buy those and have it because they're so nice. And yes, so my intention is to show you the Christmas lights in Porto, which we are already doing. So the main streets of the Christmas lights were Aliados, where we will go back soon, Catarina, which is what we are doing now, and we will go towards the Praça da Batalha as well, and then go back to the Aliados via Rua de Manuel. So I'm from Portugal. And tell them, oh, are you not yet a subscriber, Zenwalks? Are you crazy? I'm just kidding. But yeah, it would be nice to have more and more and more subscribers. Então, I'm going back to Portuguese for a bit again. It's always changing languages. Here goes. So, estava a dizer que ia mostrar as luzes de Natal do Porto, que era exatamente essa a intenção. E por isso estamos a andar aqui na Rua de Santa Catarina. Começámos nos Aliados, que é a avenida principal do Porto, e é uma das avenidas onde as luzes de Natal de facto são mais imponentes. A Rua de Santa Catarina é outra rua, aliás se vê por esta espécie de croas que aqui estão na rua. Ali ao fundo é o Marcolino. Marcolino é uma loja de relógios, de relojoaria e de joias, que tem um próprio espetáculo de luzes próprio cada Natal. E portanto, isso começa à hora, pelo que sei. Embora se começar eu tenha que pôr o microfone em silêncio porque tem uma faixa de copyright que eu não posso apanhar aqui no meu direto. Mas talvez já tenha ocorrido, ou então, não sei, porque são 7:06, portanto nós já não vamos apanhar. Mas vocês podem ver isso mais uma vez no nosso vídeo de LUZES de NATAL PORTO 2025. Está lá isso tudo e muito mais. Então vale a pena ver. Aqui tem a mega loja da Zara, com vários pisos, 4 creio eu. So there is like a bride there, and they're just singing there, and the girls got very, very happy. So that was very nice. And então, aqui estamos nós, a caminho da Praça da Batalha. Estava eu a dizer em português. Pronto, Praça da Batalha. Depois vamos descer pela Rua de Passos de Manuel. Aliás, não é essa a rua que desce da Batalha até aos Aliados, é a 31 de janeiro. Mas eu queria ver se filmava aqui um bocadinho do Marcolino, está o tal display de luzes que eles têm, embora não o vamos ver agora, mas está lá, as luzes são aquelas, ali à esquerda. Esta é a fachada do Marcolino. Antes disso, temos aqui o famoso café Majestic, que é um dos famosos cafés do Porto, daqueles históricos, e que ainda felizmente se mantém aberto, e lá está ele. Portanto, eu vou só aproximar-me um bocadinho para poderem ver como é que isto é por dentro. Então aqui vai-se conseguir ver, se eu aproximar por aqui. So this is the Majestic Café. And you can see it's a very fancy, traditional and very nice looking cafe, like you are suddenly in the 19th century. I love those things, I really love them. So this is that light show I was talking to you that is already on Zenwalk's video. So we filmed this for you in action, so you can see all the lights going a bit crazy, synced with the music. So this is a really amazing light show that it's worth a watch, really. It's really worth it. So I was saying to you that we are going towards the Praça da Batalha, so there's a lot of people going. But actually I should cross right now because I want to go to the Praça da Batalha, and before that I'm just going to point my camera towards the Rua de Passos Manuel. So this is Rua de Passos Manuel. Up there I think you can see on the left there's Coliseu. You see those lights there, those red ones? So that's Porto, Coliseu. It is a cultural kind of center that was once going to close and sold to a Brazilian church, and people together, they came to the street, made a big protest, and that decision was reverted, and now it is still Coliseu do Porto. So people from Porto refused to let their Coliseu disappear. And that shows a lot of how people in Porto, think and really think, no one's going to take our Coliseu from us. This is ours. And they came to the street and there was a big protest. So yeah, that's a very interesting story that I only knew very recently. I didn't knew about this, but someone told me. Yeah, and then I saw the news reports. They are still online on the national television of Portugal. You can still see that news report back in the day. I think it was in the early 90s or late 80s that happened. So yes, you can see still the news report about that. Anyway, so this was just a small story that I sometimes like to tell people, and a bit of story, it's history as well, is very, very important. Does Praça dos Poveiros have Christmas lights? Bassem? No, I mean they have, I think, on the poles. That's why I'm not going there, because it's not that interesting. On the light poles they have something hanging, like on these ones that they don't have that, but ahead you can see some on the light poles. That's all Praça dos Poveiros has, which is a shame, because Praça dos Poveiros is very active because there's a lot of restaurants there, but nonetheless the city hall didn't put anything there, or maybe the restaurants didn't, because I think this is usually the stores associate and kind of pay also for these lights. It's not only the city hall that pays for them. That's my understanding. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, interesting. So we are now going towards the Praça da Batalha, and this is Rua 31 de Janeiro. It has a beautiful, actually, decoration with those big balls of red going down in the street. So it's quite nice. I like it. And then there is Torre dos Clérigos. But it's right at the top of my finger. That's Torre dos Clérigos right there. But it's kind of not so lit, so it's a bit difficult. Let's take a look into Rua de Santa Catarina right there. So you have all those lights going there, which is quite amazing, and lots of people. So Desnicada, it was in 95. Thank you. So that was the big protest of the Coliseu do Porto. That's amazing. Thank you for that information. I knew this was something around the 90s or late 80s, so it was 95. Yeah. I wish that had happened in Lisbon for the Cinema Império, for instance, in the Alameda, Dom Afonso Henriques. That was a movie theater, and it was bought by a church, and now it is a church. I mean, nothing against it. It's just you can build a church, I think, and not use a historic building and cultural building for that, for that purpose. That's all I'm saying. And so we are in Praça. This is kind of Praça da Batalha, but Praça da Batalha is right there ahead and on the left. But this is also considered Praça da Batalha, and behind us is the beautiful church of Santo Ildefonso. Look at that, with all those amazing tiles. I really love it. Igreja Universal do Reino de Deus, certo? Desnicada, é isso. É a mesma igreja, sim, certo. É isso que era. A Igreja Universal ia ser ali, no Coliseu, e as pessoas revoltaram-se e vieram para a rua protestar, e conseguiram. Então, aqui está... Eu gosto muito da decoração de Natal, devo dizer, desta praça, porque acho esta... Eu não sei o que chamar a isto. Isto é uma espécie de uma bola de Natal com umas pernas. Há de haver um nome, mas eu não sei. Ei... há de haver um nome para isto. Mas não sei o nome para isto em português, e há de haver um nome para isto, há de haver qualquer coisa, mas eu não sei. Isto faz-me lembrar uma coisa de jardim onde as pessoas podem estar debaixo. Então, não sei, mas é bonito. E está ali o Hotel Move, ali por trás, também sofreu remodelações, e o Teatro da Batalha, que está ali à direita, e que agora ali vê-se, e que eu agora vou passar ao pé. Então, Pérgola, desnicada, é isso mesmo, é essa palavra que eu estava à procura e não consegui encontrar de maneira nenhuma, e agora sim, acho que é isso, obrigado desnicada. Já na outra vez, na semana passada, quando estive aqui e filmei estas luzes, eu pensei, eu sei de uma palavra para isto, mas não me consigo lembrar. Portanto, a desnicada esclareceu, obrigado. Obrigado, é isso mesmo. So this is Teatro da Batalha, right here. It's also a big, important cultural center in Porto, and it's still on. Ah, there's a nice doggy here. I love him. And so this is a small one of the markets, Christmas markets in Porto. This one is small. You have the big one in that we also filmed already. Actually, it is the start of the Porto Christmas Lights video. It is in Jardim da Cordoaria. So that market is the true Christmas market of Porto. This one is just a small one, but you can also buy some glühwein and some drinks and some cheese there, which you know I love. So there's a lot of cheese right there. And yeah, there's a lot here to try. So nice. I love it. It has a lot of cheese here. And then you have a lot of little stalls here. It's also nice. Actually, there is no music today. Usually there's some kind of music going on, but I don't see that, I don't hear it. So let's just take a walk in the Christmas market here of Praça da Batalha. Ah, there is some Christmas music, all right, but it's a bit not so present. I now hear it a bit, so I may have to put my microphone off for a bit. But anyway, this is one of the Christmas markets in Porto that you can find here. So Ocean is asking, what's your favorite cheese? Oh, that's a very difficult question to answer, I should tell you, because I really love cheese and I really love almost all types of cheese. It's very hard. It's very hard to answer to that. In my mind, all the cheeses are coming in front of my eyes at the moment, and I can't really decide which one. You know? It's a very you got me on that one. Because I love brie, I love camembert, but I love all the Portuguese cheeses like goat cheese, yes, queijo da serra. I love queijo da serra. I love queijo da ilha from Açores, which actually I noticed. Unfortunately, I can't eat so much of that cheese because it kind of disarranges my, my belly a tiny bit. Unfortunately, it's the only cheese that causes that in me. And I love queijo da serra, queijo da ilha, São Jorge. I can't eat that one, unfortunately, but I really love it. And blue cheese as well, gorgonzola, mozzarella, and then affumicata as well, scamorza. Oh, you name it. Whatever cheese you tell me, I'll say that's the best one. I really will say that. Yeah. And actually, there is a YouTuber, also a friend of Zen Walks, that comes here many times. Which is Walks in Camera. I know that Walks in Camera is also fond of cheese, but a lot. So yeah, so we have that in common. So this is the National Theatre of São João. There's some lights up there, which is very nice actually to see. And we're just walking a bit here. Gladly it's not raining. So this is the São João. There is some Christmas lights right here, and you see the big rain kind of how do I say, lace there, so that is quite nice. And yeah, let's keep walking for a bit. Queijo de São Jorge, desnicada. Pois é, esse queijo para mim. E depois há vários tipos de queijo de São Jorge, não é? Não há só um. E há os que são mais curados, os menos curados, e portanto há queijos incríveis de São Jorge. E eu lembro-me que um dos melhores queijos de São Jorge que eu comi foi no Rei dos Queijos. Aliás, comprei lá em São Miguel, em Ponta Delgada. Há uma loja que é o Rei dos Queijos e eles vendem lá quase todos os tipos de queijo dos Açores, entre outros, não é? E é inacreditável, é mesmo inacreditável, é maravilhoso, é mesmo maravilhoso. Então, meus amigos, eu vou levar-vos por um caminho menos normal agora. Portanto, passem-me. I'm going to take you through a different, not so normal way right now. So that's kind of a surprise in this live stream, which I've filmed already before in many of, well, not many, but some, maybe a couple of Zen Walks videos, which is to get away from Praça da Batalha. This is Praça da Batalha where we are standing right now, and with the Ildefonso Church right there, you can see, I think it's there still, yeah, there it is. So this is Praça da Batalha, but we are going now to abandon Praça da Batalha and go to a kind of a dark street right here. Don't be scared. Come with me. I just have to be careful because my shoes are a bit slippery and I have to be careful with this. So this is a street that tourists don't know at all. They may know it because there are some hotels around. On my left there is a big hotel, so this is a big hotel right here. And on my right, so on my left there's that big hotel, on my right this is My Stay Tourist Studios. It has a self check-in and all those things, so there's no reception, and it's all this building. So this is one hotel, but from here on it's all kind of abandoned. But the good thing is that we are going down some big steps, which are, it's better to go down than up, I tell you, because I've done that up and it's quite difficult. But the good thing is we are arriving already at the train station. You see that light over there? That's the train station. So we're going to take a better look. So look at these steps, they are very big, it's a bit difficult to see, it's very dark. But we are keep going. So this is the hidden Porto and a very traditional Porto for you. Então, vou dizer, I'm going to say in Portuguese. Então, nós abandonámos a Praça da Batalha, que está ali para cima, e vamos por este caminho, que é um caminho que os turistas não conhecem. Isto é o Porto Antigo, está tudo grafitado, claro, porque aqui não há nada, todos estes prédios estão abandonados. Aqui à direita há um bar, que é o chamado Ferro. O Ferro é um bar alternativo espetacular da cidade do Porto e que vale mesmo a pena conhecer, porque muitas vezes tem DJs que são incríveis e é uma coisa um bocadinho underground, mas é espetacular. O Ferro é um dos ícones da noite do Porto e que está aqui à nossa direita agora. E este é o Ferro, que tem um primeiro andar ali, portanto, se quiserem passar uma noite boa, tem um primeiro andar que é uma espécie de uma varanda ao ar livre, mas dentro tem bar e discoteca e, portanto, vale a pena conhecer. E era o que eu estava a dizer. E agora, aqui temos a estação de comboios de São Bento já aqui. E é incrível, não é? So this is the train station of São Bento. Look at that. From Batalha you can go in a very small shortcut and come to the train station. So this is São Bento train station, and up there you see Clérigos there. Então, Deeply 83, está ele a dizer. Desculpa, foste tu, Deeply, que falaste do queijo de São Jorge. Eu pensei que fosse a desnicada, eu só vi um DE e disse desnicada, mas foi o Deeply. E o Deeply 83 está a dizer, nos anos 90 esse lugar era mais frequentado. Então, em inglês, Deeply 83 is saying, in the 90s, there was more people attending to this place and to this bar and to this area. Yes, I'm sure. But actually, since I know this, I mean, just recently, like a couple of years ago, and it's one of the places, actually it's free admittance, you can go and you just can go in. They have several cultural activities, so it's something to go. This is Ferro, so this is Ferro, okay? And those are the steps that we just came down. So this is kind of a very hidden Porto. There are no Christmas lights whatsoever right here, except for the fancy time out market right there. Okay, you have Christmas lights there. And this is the train station. So, great shortcut, Donna is saying. I'm looking for that one next time my sister drags me to the train station. Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah, you know, you save a lot, because if you are in this Batalha area, you don't have to go around. Of course, if you have big suitcases, then it's not so comfortable, because those steps are really, really big. They are really big, so you have to be careful if you come with suitcases. But if you have only a backpack, then you can just go. And it's so nice. So I'm going to do that with you. There's another bar here, Era uma vez no Porto. Aqui está outro bar também. Há ali uma casa com luzes a pescar de Natal. Portanto, aqui já há algumas luzes de Natal, não é? Há ali uma festa, aparentemente, lá em cima. E há aqui um restaurante de fados também. So there's a fado restaurant, you know, the Portuguese 20th century traditional song, fado. And you can hear some fado already. So there are people inside already. And I was very clear, and I'm usually very clear in what I say. I said 20th century Portuguese traditional song because of music, because there was no fado before the 20th century. It was a kind of an invention, really. But anyway, it became very famous, and that's good. It can be a bit sad at times. I mean, the way it's sung, it's a bit kind of dramatic, and the fade and the heavy fade over your shoulders. But that's part of the charm of it. So that's fado. So, Donna, I'm going to take you to... I'm doing that shortcut that I was saying to you to come from Batalha, Praça de Batalha, up there, and to come to the train station. I do this many times, you know, because sometimes I'm lodged near the Bolhão area, and it's so quick to come to Sao Bento through this shortcut. So this is all in works. This is usually not like this. This would be a street connecting, but this is now because of the metro, of the pink line. So there are a lot of streets that are cut, and actually, sorry to go back, but I can see a bit of the works here. Yeah, so actually let me put my camera up so I can see more what's happening here. It's nice to look over the fence actually. So let's go inside as we always do, so this is not new. Let's go inside the train station. So it's that. There's some stage going on here, so something happened or is going to happen. Ooh, this is very wet, very, very wet. And this is the tiles. So we are in the Sao Bento train station already, so you see. We have all the beautiful tiles of the Sao Bento. I'm not going to take too much time here because I've filmed this so many times for the channel already. So we have the departures and the arrivals there. So there's one departing at 7:30. It's departing in 4 minutes, I think, to Marco de Canaveses on line 4. So that's the one departing, is this one here. So that's the one that's going to depart soon. Well, 3 minutes to depart. It's a big one. And this is the train. If you get an urban or suburban train, you have to validate your ticket here, of course, except if you buy it online. Now, finally, you can buy suburban train tickets online and on the Portuguese train company app, which is amazing actually, because that was not possible before and now it is. You have to buy it 15 minutes before the departure though. You can't just go on the train and buy it then, because it won't allow you. So yeah, you have to be aware of that. Because otherwise people would just go in the train, and if no one came to check their ticket, they would not need to buy one. So I guess that's one of the reasons they do that. So anyway, this train will go on the tunnel and leave Porto and go to Marco de Canaveses. Deeply. Eu adoraria ir ao Time Out Market, mas infelizmente eu não posso, porque os seguranças vêm logo ter comigo a dizer que eu não posso filmar. Então não vou fazer isso, embora haja um vídeo, mais uma vez o Zenwalk já esteve em todo lado, quase. Há um vídeo aqui no canal, precisamente Time Out Market Porto, e que, pronto, foi filmado talvez um bocadinho à socapa, mas esse vídeo existe, e portanto se quiserem ver o Time Out Market, podem ir ver esse vídeo. Então esta é a estação de Sao Bento. Mas ao Deeply eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou passar brevemente pelo Time Out Market, não sei se deva, porque depois as seguranças podem vir ter comigo, é um bocadinho chato, um bocadinho embaraçoso, eu diria. So, we are on train station of Sao Bento, the main central station of Porto, which I actually love, because this is the beginning, was built on the very first years of the 20th century. So it was, I think inauguration was somewhere 1902, something like that. So we have 21 people watching. Then deeply, so I'm just going to answer to deeply about, he was suggesting that I would go inside Time Out Market, but in Portugal you can't film or do videos inside spaces. Even on the streets it's not completely legal. Someone can complain that you are recording. You know, we are very strict in Portugal about privacy, and yeah, doing a video like that, a big video, it's not really possible. Because I did that once here and the security guys came, look, you can't, unfortunately. They were very nice, but they said you can't film here, especially if you're going in all the restaurants, filming the foods and everything. So I'm sorry, and you have to talk to the Time Out Market beforehand and ask for an authorization. And so yeah, you can if you are authorized to do it, but I think that's just a way to say that you can't, really. Because actually I think I wrote once, but no answer came. So yeah, anyway. So this is, I'm just waiting for this train to depart, if it comes, if it goes. And there's another one coming actually. I wonder where that one is coming. To which platform. You know, see the lights there? Interesting, no? Ah, it's coming on that line. So I suppose this one will depart very soon. Yeah, but Markt Canaves is a bit stuck here. Because some doors are still open. Maybe it's not departing on time. Anyway, so this is one arriving to Sao Bento, but I don't know where it's coming from. And this one is much smaller actually. Okay, my friends, so this is it. Let's go, and we are going to finish at the Avenida dos Aliados again. Ah, there it goes. It's going right now. There you go, Markt Canaves. Bye bye. So that one is gone. So Time Out Market is there. So that's all that area. At the top there's restaurants. You can pick up your own food and then sit wherever you want. That's the idea of it. And they have kind of communal tables, big tables where everyone joins together and eat or drink their own things, which is very, very nice. So yes, that is the Time Out Market. And we're going out of the train station right now. But actually it's it's better to go through Time Out. I'm sorry, but it's much better. It's much direct. Walks in camera, you have been talked about here on this live chat, on this live stream. Okay. I'll have to just cross and go, you know, I can't film here. Obrigado. So this is Time Out Market. You have a lot of beautiful trees going there actually, with some beautiful lights there. I love it. And then you have that tower where there is a restaurant right there. So yes, this is nice. So this is Time Out Market. Of course you have all that building there where you can be inside, and restaurant and tables at the top. It's very nice. I like it. And you can have some nice pizzas right here as well. So yeah, there we go. So Sonambulas, welcome. How are you? Yes, walks in camera, you were talked about, and it was me talking about you, but not because of your channel, but because of your love for cheese. Because we were talking about cheese earlier on this live stream, and then I said, well, I'm crazy for cheese, because I think Deeply83 on the live chat asked me, Zen, what's your favorite cheese? And that was one of the hardest questions ever made to me, because I love all the cheeses, And then I, of course, remember that you, walks in camera, love cheese as well. So yes, I bet that's yeah, there you go, cheese. Yep. I bet that's also a difficult question for you, walks in camera. Which is the best cheese for you? Which one do you like the most? I couldn't answer deeply. I just named many cheeses that I know because it's very, very hard. So we are now in Sao Bento area, so some train station is there. There's a metro going under, and then you can go on the other side if you go on the metro. But I've done that once, and then suddenly I lost the connection, so I won't do that now. And I'm going rogue, just crossing like crazy, which I should never do. But that's some emotion here at Zen Walks, as you know, usually. And there we go. So we are going back to Aliados Avenue, as I was telling you. So this is our almost ending thing. Let me just point my camera to the Rua das Flores. So Rua das Flores is that one there. And you have all these beautiful Christmas lights here. And then Rua das Flores is also a very, very important and very busy street here in Porto, going towards Ribeira. But we are not going that way because we're going to finish the live stream in Aliados. Oi, there's a big group going. My goodness. And this is the metro. Yeah, something's going on with the metro of Porto escalators. They're becoming a bit similar to the Lisbon metro. They're always stopped. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Well, Lisbon metro is much worse than this, I tell you. Almost all Lisbon escalators are temporarily out of service, but then they stay like that for years. Anyway, enough of negative thoughts. We want to enjoy life and not be stuck to the negativity. So it's a beautiful night out, and we are going to finish the live stream soon. Majestic is explaining walks in camera. You talked about for being a cheese expert, enjoyer more than an expert. Walks in camera is saying. Yeah, I think I fit in that category as well. Enjoyer is a good word. It really is. Oh, you said lots of cheeses here, no? Love the sub, cheddar, brie, Stilton. Oh, I love Stilton. Stilton is amazing. I really love it. Yeah, it's so nice. So here we are going up to the Aliados Avenida. So if we go up here, we would go to Clérigos Tower. You know, those blue balls there, very beautiful. But we are not going that way. We have Rua 31 de Janeiro, so we were at the top of that street right there. That's where we saw the Igreja de Santo Ildefonso that we actually see. And that hotel over there, I think that's where those steps go down that we... Ah yeah, we can see the steps from here actually. There's a bit of a light there. Those are the steps that we went down. So it's very nice. Of course, when all the metro works are done, I guess it will be very, very amazing to be able to have Porto again in its full glory. So we have again, that's the very beautiful facade of Christmas lights there. I love it. It's a hotel, Intercontinental. It's very nice. Ai, credo. Sorry. I had some cigar smoke coming to me, which I can't stand. I really can't. I'm getting very, very, how do I say? I can't stand it. I was not like this, but now I am. I get a bit nervous when I have some cigar smoke coming to me. Nothing against people who smoke, it's just I can't stand it, that's all. It's a matter of taste and health as well. So we are back at Avenida dos Aliados. We are going to go ending in the same Christmas tree we started. Again, this is that McDonald's. Desnicada is asking something important. Where is cheddar from? I love cheddar, especially the more matured one. It's amazing. Santinho. Something is what you say when someone sneezes. There was a man sneezing a lot. Oh, we only did it once. But it was kind of very satisfying sneeze sound. And yeah, so amigos, Portuguese now. Estamos a terminar aqui o direto. Eu vou só subir a Avenida dos Aliados outra vez e acabar onde começámos, ali ao pé da árvore de Natal, uma vez que eu agora finalmente já não está a chover e eu consigo apontar a minha câmera para cima para vos mostrar o interior da árvore de Natal do Porto neste ano de 2025. So Donna is saying some important information about cheese. Cheddar, walks in camera, says is from Somerset, England. And then Donna in you told me where you were from, and then I said that Florida. Is made in England, and here in the US, Vermont and Wisconsin. Ah, I didn't know that specificity, specific thing about cheese production in US. That's good. That's good to know. Do you like cheddar or do you like cheese, Donna? E desnicada, gosta de queijo? Nem toda a gente gosta, não é? O queijo é uma daqueles alimentos controversos em que é o... tenho que atravessar, está vermelho. Já está. Em que alguns detestam e outros amam, não é? É muito curioso. Ora, vamos aqui atravessar aqui deste lado. Porque ali está o palco, não vale a pena nós, porque impede ali o caminho, portanto não vale a pena ir por ali. O fundo da Avenida dos Aliados, cá está. E os edifícios da Avenida dos Aliados, que aqui durante a noite é um bocadinho difícil de ver, mas eles são todos altamente interessantes arquitetonicamente, porque têm estátuas em cima, é muito, muito interessante. Ah, thank you, Walks in Camera. I love to know those things. I didn't know. Cheddar is a small town in Somerset, UK. So thus the name. I'm a cheddar queen. I like that. I like that. That's very nice. Cheddar queen. Love it. So this is a fancy Yakuza by Olivier. This is a kind of, those chef kind of restaurants. Fatima Mendes, like a stylist. And here we are approaching the tree. We can see that already on your right side of your screen. And yeah, it was a nice stroll. I was just thinking, oh, should I stay in the hotel or should I just do a live? And then I did it. But actually, my friends, I'm not staying in this area, actually. I'm staying in Boa Vista, so I'll have to get the transportation there. Because I still am recovering from a bit of a cold that I had 2 weeks ago. And I am not myself still, you know what I mean? I feel a bit tired when I walk a bit faster, heart beating fast, and I consider myself a healthy person. But yeah, I guess when we get a cold, then that's what you get. And this is so nice. I love the lights. There's some lights here as well. Oh, these ones blink on the camera, but they're not blinking in real life. And so here we go for the Christmas tree. O meu estômago não gosta de alguns, diz a desnicada. Exemplo, queijo de Nisa. Ai, que pena, desnicada, o queijo de Nisa é tão bom. É aquele que é assim um bocadinho alaranjado na casca, certo? O queijo de Nisa é tradicionalmente aquele redondinho, mais pequeno, médio, vá. E alaranjado na casca. Eu adoro esse queijo. O queijo de Nisa para mim é um dos preferidos. Aliás, são todos, não é? Lá está. É difícil. Bassem, show us Boa Vista next time. I can, but Boa Vista is a bit less interesting in the night time, you know, because there's really nothing happening there. But it had happened before in the past. It was a very busy area for nightlife. but not anymore. So now it's not such an interesting area. But I did live stream from Boa Vista already before, starting there and coming to the center. So there's some videos and lives from there. But of course, a live stream is more interesting when it is really live, which is what's happening now for the ones who are watching this live. It's so nice. So here goes. This is the tree. I was promising earlier that I would go inside and point my camera up, which I'll do now. So there we go. So this is the Christmas tree of Porto. You can walk inside it, and it's actually much bigger than the first one that I saw when I started the channel back in 21. I think this is bigger than that one, so it's quite tall, and it changes colors, of course. There you go, now it's orange. It's very nice, I love it. Merry Christmas to everyone. I wish a Merry Christmas to all of you, really. So yeah, people take a lot of photos here, of course. It's so nice. So this is the end of the live stream, my dear friends, my dear subscribers. Again, do subscribe to ZenWalks if you didn't do so, and of course do the thumbs up on this video and all of every ZenWalks video as well. And this is it. The city hall there, Christmas lights on the walls, on the trees I meant, not the walls. I told you I was going to mix some words up today. And I did. And so this is it. Thank you everyone for watching this live stream, and I'll see you soon on another ZenWalks or live stream. So yeah, it's a pleasure to be with you as always, and I'll see you soon. Merry Christmas everyone, really. E em português, obrigado a todos por verem este direto aqui comigo, fazerem-me companhia no meu percurso a pé pelo Porto, que começou muito chuvoso, mas depois acabou por abrir um bocadinho, e aqui estamos nós, já sem o chapéu de chuva, neste caso guarda-chuva, como se diz em algumas zonas do país, incluindo o Porto, e o que é muito melhor, não é? Porque o guarda-chuva não dava muito jeito para fazer o direto. E portanto, obrigado, é um prazer mais uma vez. E digam aos vossos amigos do canal ZenWalks, digam muito e repetidas vezes para virem ao canal ZenWalks ver o que se passa no Portugal e no mundo, na verdade, porque o canal já tem andado por tanto sítio. Obrigado. Então, um Feliz Natal para todos. Havemos nos ver ainda. Isto ainda não vai ser o último adeus antes do Natal, porque eu ainda voltarei com algum direto, espero eu, em breve, ou com algum vídeo. Nós lançámos um vídeo hoje de Tanger em Marrocos, portanto esse vídeo está disponível para poderem ver. É um vídeo curtinho, de 20 e poucos minutos, uma surpresa de um jardim escondido em Tanger, vale a pena ver. E portanto, obrigado, Feliz Natal e até muito breve. So everyone, goodbye, have a nice Christmas, but we will talk in the meanwhile, because I will do for sure more live streams and more ZenWalks will come, because we release 2 or 1 video a week. So thank you for your support, my friends. Have a great time, and thank you for keeping me company here, and Merry Christmas everyone. Bye bye, take care.